Cheryl Todd here from Gun Freedom Radio, and we are in National Harbor, Maryland at the 2019 CPAC, and I have had the absolute honor and pleasure of grabbing just a few minutes with one of our Arizona congressmen, Congressman Paul Gosar, and I am so excited to have a chance to catch up with you. How have you been?
I've been doing good, Cheryl, and much better now that we see smiles. As a recovering dentist, we love seeing smiles and seeing all the conservatives out here hanging around, getting some new ideas and celebrating being a conservative.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, that's one of the things that I love about you is that your story, where you were a dentist your whole life, right?
Yeah.
And then you decided that you were going to serve the community in a different way by becoming an elected official. And we need more people who are public servants and go into it with that mindset. And I think you're such a good example of that, and I appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate that. You know, our framers always wanted that. They wanted moms, dads, grandparents, bankers. They wanted dentists. They wanted construction workers. They wanted military vets. And the reason they did is they wanted somebody that had a viewpoint, many viewpoints, covered all the weaknesses, so that you had great legislation that limited government and empowered the individual. That was our intention. And too long and too narrow. We brought more attorneys, more people like bureaucrats inside that help. And that's what we got accomplished. We built big government and limited the individual.
That's so true. So you were just on the big stage here at CPAC and part of the Power Hour, right? So kind of wrapping things up at the end of a long day. What topics did you guys cover out there?
I basically wanted to talk about the assault on our republic. You have seen this Green New Deal, the socialistic manifesto that is attacked, and you're seeing the sweeping advertisement around the country. You know, whether it's healthcare, whether it's our gun rights, whether it's being the food that we can eat, whether it be the energy that we can have. They all want government to have people subservient to them. Instead of respecting the individual and empowering, they want to victimize and hold people to the government. So that's what we're seeing is this onslaught of our principles and our Constitution. And we're at a crossroads.
Absolutely. Well, and one of the telling things about something like the Green New Deal is that the bait is, hey, we're going to make the planet more healthy, right? But really what it is, hey, we're going to shift all the power to the government and away from the citizenry. Am I right?
You're exactly right. How did that work in Russia and Germany and China? And look at Venezuela. We're seeing it right now. The government doesn't know what's right. The government is needed, but it needs to be the smallest. We need to be empowering people. That's a key. Empowerment versus victimization. What they're doing with the Green Deal is they're taking our republic and making it walk the green line. It's a condemnation to the way of life that our framers wanted us. Remember Ben Franklin made the comment when somebody asked him, what kind of government did you give us? A republic if you could keep. According to AOS, it's 10 to 12 years.
Oh, yes. That whole thing boggles my mind. And I know, you know, she's supposed to be kind of like rebel cool and all of that. And God bless her for, again, being a citizen who stepped up to serve. But somebody made a comment earlier from the stage that instead of trying to rewrite the Constitution, that they wish that the people in Congress would reread the Constitution.
Absolutely. One of the great things that John Boehner tried to insist on is, you know, where in the Constitution does your legislation allow you to do a transfer? You know, too many people were very simple. That's the Commerce Clause. What we have to do is we really have to get back to that. We hit it on the nose. Is where in the Constitution does it limit the people at the expense of the government? And that's not right.
Exactly, and talk about limiting people and limiting our freedoms, something that I talk about, of course, all the time on Gun Freedom Radio, and you and I have had a chance to talk about a few times in the past, is our constitutional Second Amendment rights that is put in the Bill of Rights, which, by the way, is the firewall that limits what government can do to the citizenry. So we have so much happening right now so quickly The Democrats, as soon as they won the House, they came out so bold. And that is their way. God bless them. I wish maybe we would be a little more bold sometimes on the conservative side. But they do these things that sound so grand at a time when there really is very little hope that they're going to get that ball to move, because it's gone through the House, now it's got to go through the Senate. They don't have the Senate. As long as our GOPers keep their backbone, it won't get past the Senate. But if it does, then I've heard Trump say he's promised to veto them. But what do you make of all of this that's going on, and what can we as individual moms and dads and construction workers and dentists, what can we do to wake up and try to affect some positive change back in the direction that our framers had intended?
So what you have to do is you have to go back and look at why the election turned out the way it did. And it's not that the Democrats won, it's because the Republicans lost. We lost it because we made promises that we didn't keep. Our leadership led us down a road. And there were not enough of our voices to be heard to challenge them. So now we're stuck with a very aggressive House. We also know what's at stake. In this next election in 2020, there are 24 Republicans running for election, only 11 Democrats. So now what their onus is to be very aggressive with it. Put people on the record. Maybe they'll get VP worrying about re-election, miscalculating where the people stand, and maybe they'll get some of that. That's what they always do. They do it at the front end, very challenging, so that they hope that the electorate, the people in Main Street and back home forget.
Wow.
We need to remind people.
We do. And you know what? We do forget. You, me, we all forget. We get busy with our lives. We get a little lazy. We get tapped into whatever our latest Netflix binge watching session is, right? And the other side, they're not taking a nap. They don't get distracted.
Right.
They have laser-like focus. We need to have laser-like focus. Thank you so much
You're
for
so welcome.
taking the time.
Remember also, it's about the family. They're willing to tear the family apart. We need to be keeping the family together.
Absolutely.
When a grandparent tells a grandchild something, it's magical. Just unlike a parent. It goes in one ear and out the other. And that's how we have to reconstitute it. Just think about it. It's reconstituting the family, making sure that our grandparents, our great-grandparents, and our parents care about the future of this country.
Absolutely. That's an awesome point. Thank you so much
Thanks, Cheryl.
for reminding us of that as well. And if people want to reach out to you, because I know you're on the Second Amendment Caucus, or they want to follow your newsletter, how would they do that?
Yes, they can go to our site. It's government.house.gov. Gosar.house.gov.
Very
Sorry,
good.
Rob.
Gosar.house.gov. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here, for spending a few moments. Please stick around. We've got lots more coming up from Gun Freedom Radio at 2019 CPAC.